What's up, guys? We're gonna go right to Tuesday Tales. It's kind of gonna be a long one, but it's something that really that I'll probably never forget in my life. It was an event that took place because I was an NFL football player, and a news agency gave me this opportunity to fly out to Tennessee to go shoot this little skit that they had an idea to do. So I'm going to tell you about it. And the funny thing that happened to me. So we fly out to Tennessee, and because we're actually going to go to Graceland, Elvis's, place where he got down, he did his thing, that guy. Anyway, so they have us staying at the Peabody Hotel, right? And I didn't know anything about the Peabody Hotel, and apparently the Peabody Hotel is one of the best hotels in Memphis, Tennessee. And so I get up, we have a long day ahead of us. I get up, I get dressed, and I get on the elevator. And when I showed up the first time, when we got to the place, there was a elevator operator. You walk in and he says, "What floor, please?" And he pushes the button. Well, different. I think it was a different dude in the morning. And I get on the elevator and he says, "What floor, please?" And he pushes the bottom floor number 1, because that's where we were going to. And I'm really looking forward to today, that day, because we are going to Graceland, Elvis's home. And so we get down to the bottom floor, and he says, this is the bottom floor, sir." And he opens up the door, and I start to walk out of the elevator, and I see these ducks, literally ducks, walking through the lobby. And I look at the elevator operator, and I look at the ducks, and he says to me, he's holding the elevator, he says, "It's your floor, sir." And I said, "I know it's my floor." I look at him, "I know it's my floor, but what's going on with those ducks?" And he says, "They're about to get on the elevator." And I said, "What?" He says, "Are you going to?" He looks at me and he's holding up, and as we're talking, these ducks come walking into the elevator. They literally do one of these. And then they turn around, and there's like 5 of them. And he says, "Are you going to get out?" And I look at him and I say, "No, I'm going to wherever they're going. Mind you, I'm late." And I said, "I'm going wherever they're going." And he says, "Okay, top floor." And it opens the door, and I'm standing here, and he's just looking like this is an everyday event. And come to find out later, it was kind of an everyday event. And he's just waiting, and he's watching, and I'm like looking at him, and these dang ducks are just looking up too, like they know where they're going. And I'm sitting here thinking, this is the dangest thing I've ever seen in my life, right? So I'm sitting there, and we get to the top floor, and these ducks waddle out, and they waddle right into a pond at the top of this hotel. There's a restaurant, and they waddle right into the pond. And I'm like, I can't believe what I just saw. So I'm sitting on the elevator, and they walk off, and he's holding the dang elevator for them, and they just mosey on right out. And he says, "What floor, sir?" And I said, I guess I'll go back down to the bottom floor." He says, "Okay, sir." And he pushes the bottom button, and we get to the bottom floor, and the elevator opens, and he's holding the elevator, and I go like this. "Is there any more coming?" And he said, "No, sir. No, sir." And so I get out, And I'm late, obviously. And I get into the limousine. And my guy there says, dude. And I said, don't even ask. Don't even ask. I just saw the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I end up going on and telling the story. And he's like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm like, yep. So that's my story for the day. If you ever get a chance to go to Memphis, Tennessee, to go see Graceland, and I'll tell you that story in a different video, because that was a pretty cool little event too. But if you ever get a chance to go visit Graceland and go hang out at the Memphis Hotel, you may very well get an opportunity to see those, or not the Memphis Hotel, but the Peabody Hotel. You may very get an opportunity to see them thing duck. Anyway, have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Now, with regard to my bike starting problems, what I figured out is my dumb butt kept on leaving the key on. So I've turned the key off this time, and I believe that my sweet little bike is going to start. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Keys on. Everything's ready to go. Countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no. We have ignition. Yes. Yes. Yes, this calls for a celebration. We have ignition. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. We have ignition. All right. Peace in your hood, folks. And we'll see you next time.